Good morning, everyone. Hi, good morning. Let me share my screen. Let me know once it is visible to you, okay? If it is visible, please ping in the chat box. So I hope you are following the previous demos. If you haven't received, or else if you haven't joined the previous demos, you can receive the links from admin team, okay? So here we are discussing about the Power BI. Okay, it's a product from the Microsoft. So what it is, so last previous discussions as well, we got some idea what it will do. Okay, maybe if there is any new joinees, I come up with new slides where how we are going to do that activities in the quick glimpses, and also I will show you some different approaches. So what is the future of this Microsoft Power BI application? Okay, so the basic approach, okay, what we are going to do by using this Power BI desktop application is we are going to work with the data. So the data should be something like in different formats. Maybe I'll just try to come up with, see here, the data should be something in the format of flat files, which is something like XLS or else a CSV comma separated value, or else maybe some files are available in some folder or some text file, basic text file. Or maybe my data will be get reside in the form of a table in Microsoft SQL Server by connecting to the source system like SQL. We are going to bring some tables into this application, Power BI desktop application. Like that, maybe your data resides on the internet or else maybe in the intranet portals. We are going to extract the data from web source system also, okay, which is in the form of a web layer. From there we are going to fetch the information into this application, and final representation should be something like visual development. Okay, if you haven't followed my previous, just go with the previous demos and just try to check what it is. Like that, there is a quick, very important source systems which most of the organizations will try to use is wo data feed or else a blank queries too, along with the above top three, remaining also wo data feed or else a blank query. So maybe if my data is get resides in a open data protocol feed, I can extract it. I can bring the data in the form of a tables into public Power BI desktop, and final goal should be something like visualization. Okay, we are going to visualize the data with different charts, graphs, or else maybe some diagram way. We are going to project it. Okay, so these are the real-time part we will try to connect along with the cloud applications too. So we are trying to connect to the Azure cloud environments too, like Azure Blob Storage as source system, or else maybe if you are trying to connect to the Azure Synapse Analytics, we can try to extract the data source systems from the Azure as well. Okay, Azure AWS too. Basically, most of the time we will try to connect these source systems for our report building. Okay, most of the organizations prefer to use the sources in this way. And from there, we will try to fetch it. Okay, we are going to extract the data, and inside, okay, once we pull the data into the different sources, and then we are going to clean up the data. Maybe each and every table or file, if it is holding some unwanted or else some duplicate information, we are going to do the data transformation. That is nothing but a data cleansing activities. Okay. Remove and cleanse the dirty data. That is nothing but unwanted information. We're just trying to exclude it from the required. Okay. And if you want to combine, or else maybe if you want to do the merge kind of an activity, we are going to do those things as well in Power Query Editor. So within the Power BI desktop, there is another environment name called Power Query Editor. There we are going to perform these transformation activities. Okay. In Power BI desktop itself, there is an inbuilt layer. Okay. So I hope you have already installed this Power BI desktop application. If not, I will share you it. Okay, this link. This is our application Power BI desktop. If you can try to use in the home button itself, if you are observing the transform data, it will be get open and another window. So this layer, we are calling it as a transformation tab or else transform layer. So here, as of now, I haven't extracted any table or else any file. So all the data transformation activities, if you're observing as of now, it is disabled, right? It is disabled. If you want to perform some removal of columns or else removal of duplicates, these are all activities we are going to perform in Power Query Editor, this window. Okay. Once the data cleanup and if a data is well organized with the required columns, then we can try to make use of close and apply, which is nothing but your Power BI desktop application. So once those activities completed, okay, once the file has been, available with the right fields, we are going to close and apply those new changes to your Power BI desktop application. So the table will be get visible to you in Power BI desktop. So those are all inbuilt activities we are going to perform at Power BI desktop only. Okay. See here, a quick info. Example, last previous session as I shown to you, if we are extracting multiple tables, then what are the steps that we have to take in care? Define the relationship between each and every extracted table. So we have to bring there some common relationship between one table. Example, if you are observing here in the snapshot, I brought a relationship between the dates table and the prices paid. Based on some identifier in common column, we have to bring the relationship. If you are not able to bring, so what will happen? So if you are not bringing any relationship between the two tables, then the visual should be something like, it's kind of a clumsiness or else maybe will not get the right values. Okay. So performing the DAX analysis. So in the DAX, while building the data model, we are going to do the DAX calculation, DAX objects, we are going to make use of it. And also we are going to create some data hierarchies too. So what is this data hierarchy in the sense? Maybe I assume that I'm seeing the data at the year level, but my user, the business user, want to see the data at the day level. So he want to navigate from one level to the another, from year to the month, month to the quarter, quarter to the days. Okay, so we can try to build these type of an hierarchies by using calculations, DAX calculations. So in that, there should be something like a metric information along with the categorizing the, dimensional data too. So we can try to define all this process while building the data modeling activities. If you're extracting or also fetching the data from multiple tables. Okay. So the major activities, once we can start learning on this Power BI, here the data extraction and the transformation is the major activity. Once it's done, next activity is the data modeling part. So the data modeling is the heart of data analysis as well as the visualization. So we are going to do the data modeling if you are fetching the multiple tables. So in real time, we will not work with one table or else two. Maximum, right? Minimum. I'm just trying to tell you the minimum number of tables that we will try to extract. Minimum tables like more than 10 to 15. On the above, we can say it as a maximum. Okay. In real time, we will not work with one table or else two tables. We will try to work with multiple tables, maybe from the multiple source systems too. Okay. The sources which I have showcased to you, some of the tables from the SQL server, some tables from the OData feed, or maybe some tables from the flat files. Okay, we'll try it as per the requirement. This all depends upon the requirement. We are going to fetch the tables and try to do the data modeling and then visualizing the data. Okay. Next important activity in Power BI Desktop is visualizing the data. So once you extracted the data, transformed it, and build the data model, once you completed these activities, the next important activity is we are going to showcase the visual representation by connected data set, right? We are going to showcase or else create some visuals, charts, or else insights. Okay, create an interactive visualization. Maybe as per the requirement, we will try to build some advanced functionalities like drill through mechanism. So maybe I'm showcasing one page. Okay, example, this page I'm showcasing. I want to navigate from this page to the another page. So see this. So some of the visuals I have created in the first page. I want to navigate dynamically from this page to the another page. So this is drill through mechanism. So how we are going to drill through from one page to the another page. These activities also we have to build in real-time scenarios. Okay. So as I said, right, customized visual. So we can extend the standard visual. By default, standard visuals are available. Maybe if you want to showcase some advanced or as a custom visuals, we can easily import it. Okay. So we can showcase them some advanced or customized way, those visualizations too. Fine. In Power BI Desktop, if you're observing, extracting and transform the data model building, visualizing, then what next? So in Power BI Desktop, once you completed these activity, once you completed the report design, next activity is we have to publish our report to the cloud environment, which we are calling it as an software as a services, and it is released on the Azure GenLake, okay, data storage GenLake 2. So once your development has been completed in Power BI Desktop, you have to publish your report onto the services, which is the cloud-based environment. So what are the activities you are going to perform there? You can start sharing that completed report to the end users. Maybe the wider organization, we can start sharing your report to the global audience, whoever is expecting to see some insights that you developed. And the end user, they can try to view your report via their mobile devices and as per the row level security. So the global audience, right? So all the users, they don't want to see all the information. Maybe I'm staying in India. I want to see the data for India region. Or maybe you are located in some different region. You want to see that area information only. You don't want to see other regional data. So we can restrict it. We can restrict by implementing dynamic row level securities too. Okay. And also we can keep your data up to date by using, there is a third party connectors like gateway connections. With the help of it gateways, we can automate our day-to-day report, day-to-day scheduling as well. So these are all activities. These activities we are going to perform at Power BI services part. Okay. You got some clarity, right? Any questions here? Let me show you something. Up to this part is clear. Can someone please respond? Are you following? So I just want to give one more time. The architecture is very, very, very simple. So if you're observing the data source, these are all the data sources which we can try to fetch it via Power BI desktop application. Once the report development, once you can perform these activities, right? Extracting the transform data, data modeling if you are extracting couple of tables, and visualizing. Okay, once you develop the visualizations for Power BI desktop, next we are going to use the Power BI services. So all this data or as a development activities for the data, we are going to do it in Power BI desktop. Once it is done, we are publishing into the services. So for the data automation, we are going to make use of these gateway connections. Okay, we will try to schedule these report or else as per the data you are extracted. And the scheduling also we can try to prefer as per the data availability from backend. Okay. So two different environments. Power BI Desktop is a static environment. Power BI Cloud is an cloud-based software as a services environment. Okay, as per the usage part, they can charge us accordingly. So Power BI services is chargeable. Okay, there we have segregation of licenses like a pro premium license and premium per user and Power BI embedded license is also there. Okay. Let me showcase few more analysis. See here. Currently this one is the setup. So we are doing these activities from Power BI Desktop. In coming future, instead of using this Power BI Desktop for data extraction and data cleansing activities, okay, in coming days, instead of using this Power BI Desktop application, we are going to do those all activities, the data desktop level activities at the cloud-based environment itself. Okay, from the Power BI cloud environment itself, Power BI services, we can perform all the data extraction to the data, model and visualization. That is the future. Okay, I just come up with a slide, Microsoft Fabric. So maybe you are aware of it. If not, please observe what is the future of this tool. See here, data analytics part. These are the tools at each and every stage. Okay, these are all like in the data analytics part. For maybe if you are extracting or else doing the integration, you are going to use Azure Data Factories. All the data which you are using the data integration part, once it is done, then we can try to move our data to store it into the cloud-based source system like SQL storage or Azure SQL. Maybe if you can try to store in the Azure Databricks as well. Once the data storage has been done, few more tools are available at each and every stage. Then we are going to use the Power BI Cloud for report or else a visualization building. And on the top of it, we can try to build the dashboards as well. These are all depending on the cost. So last one is the cost and chargeable and capacities. So analytics field, these are the different tools that are available in the market. Okay. So what about the future of this Power BI? Still we are using this Power BI desktop application, which is a static. Going forward, we are going to use this services only, Power BI services, just like in software SAC. Okay. So how we are going to use this cloud, Power BI cloud? Let me showcase you something. So I already showcased to you how to connect this Power BI services. Just try to type app.powerbi.com. Okay. app.powerbi.com to connect to the Power BI services. So if you're observing in the down part, right, Power BI, okay, along with the Power BI, which is an all your workspaces are visible to you, there is a feature, preview features are available. Maybe if you are trying to perform the data factory activities like a data integrations, we can try to do it. These are all the Microsoft Fabrics, okay, Microsoft Fabrics, which has been included. These 7 categories, okay, Power BI, data factory, data engineering, data science activities, and data warehouse, and real time. So the future is here, Microsoft Fabrics. So this Microsoft Fabric, which has been released on this year, May 2023 on Microsoft Build. Okay. These are all features are the preview features only. They are not as a general availability. Okay. So in future, all these data extractions to this, maybe if you are working on the data engineering part, or else maybe if you are very good at the data science and the prediction analytics, we can try to do in cloud environment itself. That is by using Microsoft Fabrics. So here, if you are observing, these are all the preview features. So how we are going to do those activities? Let me take one simple scenario from the cloud report itself, cloud-based itself. I'm going to extract some data. Okay. I'm going to extract some data part. And I will try to showcase the visualizations also in the cloud instead of developing from the Power BI desktop and publishing onto the cloud. Okay, so how we are going to do that? See this? I'm just trying to select the Power BI as of now in the Power BI workspace, selecting the data engineering. So I'm going to build a lake house. Okay, preview feature. As I said, it's a preview. Still not as general available. It's a preview feature. Let me create something like market. It will not allow the spaces. Financial. Create. I'm trying to create a lake house. Okay, space storage area within the cloud environment itself. So whenever you are get created some cloud environment, it showcase where you are going to extract the data. Do you want to build a new pipeline, or else maybe you want to build a new data flows, or you want to write some coding by you opening a notebook, okay, by using a PySpark coding, or if you want to extract some new source system. So I want to extract a file now. So whenever you create a lake house, automatically it showcases something like you want to extract the data from the tables like Azure SQL, or else maybe if you want to extract the data from some different source system, or else it should be something like a file extraction, like Excel files or else a CSV file. Let me showcase you from the files data extraction. Okay, files, upload. I will just try to place a file here. Financial samples. I'm extracting one simple file. Upload. This is very important. This is the future prospect. Okay. But I'm just giving some brief about what future. What is the future? If you learn this tool, what is the future? Everything is get included, not only Power BI, it get included with the data engineering, data science, real-time streaming. Okay. All activities, Synapse data analytics too. So it get imported now. File has been imported. Refresh. It's a preview feature. Again, I'm saying it's a preview. It's not added as a general availability. So I have imported as a file, right? In file storage system, you can see it, the file. So maybe you want to preview the data means you can do that too. You can see the data too. Is not supported. Still, it's a preview. It is not supported for the preview feature part. Okay. So what I will do in the sense, this particular file, right? I'll just try to move. I'll just try to move it in the form of another format. Let me showcase. Second. See how this data or else a file will be get stored. So this file will be get stored in the form of a lake here, one lake. So maybe if you want to observe this one lake file or else a folder, we can see it in your. So everyone aware of this OneDrive, right? OneDrive or else a shared path, shared drive. Like that, the data will be get stored on our missions too. So see here, like OneDrive, I just created as an one new file, which is get added now. So one lake, just like in OneDrive. So where whatever the file you have imported, or else whatever the folders it will be get created, all the information it will be visible to you as like OneDrive. So one lake is nothing but an OneDrive. All the source system, all the data transformation activities, it will be get resides in the form of a folder as a kind of a shared path or else a shared drive. Okay, so let me navigate and showcase you a few more things. It's already uploaded. Let me refresh. Everyone following, right? This is the new concept, okay? This is the new concept. Maybe we'll just try to observe it, okay? Is the future of this Microsoft, Power BI desktop application or else Microsoft analysis. If you want to choose your career on this, Power BI. Let me check. Let me add it in the form of an SQL. So whenever you created the table, right, you imported the table, imported that particular Excel file, we can automatically get created or else add this SQL endpoint also. Maybe if you want to write the queries or else try to reduce the number of columns, we can try to do that activities from this. I mean, SQL endpoint. Here itself, we can try to write and we can generate new columns or else a new edition of information. So I'm just trying to change from lake house, which I have extracted from a data file, to this SQL endpoint also, which is where I'm going to write some SQL statement. I want to reduce the number of columns. Maybe I have many columns in that particular financial table. I just want to limit it with few columns. So that activity also we can perform by using here itself the SQL endpoint. So one second. Let's try to write. Here. Okay, you can write it, the statements. Automatically, it will give some intelligence wise. When you are typing something, right, it will give the intelligence. It will detect the what table you are trying to fetch. Okay, so that type of features it will be get added. Let me import it. It's a kind of a drag and drop as well. So you can try to drag and drop. And from here itself, right, with the connected or else available data, we can start building the report. So maybe I want to build a new report. I can just try to select it. So it will be get open. So I want to build with the connected table or else the connected information. I want to build a new report. I'll just try to navigate from here, just like a Power BI desktop, how it looks like. It will be get open and another window. Okay, another window. So from here, we can start building the data. Okay, we can just see here. Is these two windows are same or else something different? You're observing, right? So is these two windows are same or else something different? I can start visualizing within the cloud itself. So where I can try to drag and drop the visualization with the connected source system, I can build the visual. So this is the future of designing the reports, not by using Power BI desktop, by using the cloud itself. So Power BI services itself, we can start visualizing the data by connecting all the data transformations with the SQL endpoint we can try to perform. And we are going to build the data visualizations as well from the cloud application. So from by using this Microsoft Fabric. Okay. So all the BI features will be get accommodated in the cloud itself. So where these tables will be get stored in the sense, it will be get stored in the form of a delta lake. Okay. I just created, right, a folder. So automatically your data files will be get loaded in the form of a delta lake. Okay. So in future, instead of developing the reports from Power BI desktop and publishing into the services, we can try to perform all the data transformation and data visualization activities in cloud itself. So from here itself, we can start. Just try to drag and drop the fields or else just try to select the visualization will be get up here. We can publish it. Okay. So this is the future of analysis. And they're providing here, so along with the desktop layout view, mobile view also. So maybe I want to share this report analysis in the form of a mobile. Okay, maybe I just try to drag and drop or else visualizing. So this is the future of representation of this report from Power BI services via Microsoft Fabric. Okay. Any queries? See here, this is very important slide. This is the future of the technology. So which I have showcased to you different source systems like in tools. That is a Synapse data warehouse building or a Synapse data engineering activity, data factory activity as a data factory, as data science, which is nothing but maybe if you want to predict some new analysis or else writing some PySpark programming, we can try to do that in cloud itself. Or if you are trying to work with the real-time statistics like a telemetric data or else a real-time analysis. Yesterday I have showcased to you, right, one of the real-time statistics. So we can try to use for that another tool named called Synapse Real-Time Analysis. All these tools, we can try to final representation should be something like visualization. So we are going to do the visualizations by using Power BI. Okay. And all your data will be get stored in the form of an one lake. So one lake, which I have showcased to you, one lake is nothing but an one drive or else a one shared path. Okay. It will be get stored in one lake. Okay. Whether if you are extracting the data from warehouse, there is a separate warehouse lake, I mean, Delta Parquet files, it will get stored. Just now I have extracted the data from Synapse data engineering. Just this activity I have showcased to you. The data will get stored in the lake house as a Delta Parquet format. Okay, which is then instead of extracting the massive or else a more number of columns, Parquet file is something like which is a light. Okay, if your data file size is more than MBs or else GPs, if you're converting into a Parquet file, which is the less in the data size part. Okay. Maybe if you're extracting the data from the real-time statistics, and the data will be get stored in the form of an PostgreSQL language. Okay. So these are the advanced technologies which, I mean, as of now, these are all the preview features which you have observed. These are all preview features. Synapse data warehouse to the Power BI cloud. Okay. In future, instead of building these reports via Power BI desktop and do that activities and publish into the services, we can try to do all the stuff by using this Microsoft Fabric. Okay. Simple. What are the advantages? What are the key highlights? You can maintain one copy of your data instead of replicating or also placing the files at different locations or areas. If you are going to keep the file in one particular location, as I showed to you, right, in this particular location, you can see the files. Just now I have created the market WS Lakehouse, right? It will be get visible to me. Okay, one copy of my data. Okay, and one lake which we can try to store all the files and all the folders in one particular drive, and one integrated environment. As of now, I have showcased to you one environment only. In that one environment, all this stuff will be get available. All 7 different tools information are available. And one security feature, it will be get visible. So you can maintain the proper security controls at each and every level. Okay, one data computation part, one computation area we can try to build by using this one drive. Okay, so for all our data analytics activity, Microsoft Fabric is one-stop solution. This is the one-liner. Okay, it's a one-stop solution for all our data analytics. Whatever the activities we are going to play with a different tools, all this information will be gathered and clubbed in one area, that is Microsoft Fabric. Okay. Fine. I will cover the basic. As I said, right, these are the preview features. How can I cover it? I will show you with each and every scenario with one example. From here to how we are going to navigate to another level, I can show you. But this is the future, 3 months back software, right? How can I hope it is clear. Any queries or else any concerns, please let me know. Any queries or concerns, please let me know. Let me know once again, my screen is visible to you. So whoever not installed this Power BI desktop application, please use this link to download. Still, maybe if there is any new joiners for this demo, right? Use this link to download this, okay? It's very simple. So if you want to go with a manual order to download it, this is the link which I shared with you. It will show you the web and download here. Okay, you are going to download in a manual way. Or if you want to download from the Microsoft Store, you can just try between this Microsoft Store download and this web extraction in the sense. So if you are trying to install from a web, it is crystal clear. You can see all the information. So when the software has been released, okay, monthly basis, there is some versions, right? So data has been date published is this month only. And if you are using this Microsoft Store download, it's an automatically, maybe monthly basis, you don't need to install or else navigate manually. So if you are using this Microsoft Store, wise data load and software load and install it automatically. If there is any new releases, it will get updated automatically. If you are using the manual installation, you have to navigate monthly basis and update it. That's the difference. Okay. So my preference is I can go with the Microsoft Store, okay, because I don't know monthly when the date or as when the new releases will be get happen. I can navigate to the Microsoft Store and from here I can download this software. Got it? This one. This is an automate. Try to use it and let me know. Okay. Fine. This link you already holding it or else you want me to share it again? The course details. Course details. Everyone. What I'm going to cover. Let me share it. In chat box, please. So just now I discussed, right, this new part. Each and I will give you the scenario, each and every scenario, one example, how the data, Synapse data warehouse linked with the Power BI, data engineering as a part of demo I have showcased to you, but basically I will not show, but it's important, right? So I just want to share this knowledge with you as well. So how this data engineering to this Power BI will be navigate, I just showcase now, and remaining part also I can explain it. Okay. Fine then. If you have any queries, please raise your hand so that I will get to. Okay. And related to this training, maybe the next week onwards, we are going to get started. Okay. Regular sessions. These are all like from Monday to today. It's a demos. Okay. We are again, we are going to rediscuss these. Okay. We are going to discuss from very basic to this advanced mechanism, whatever I have mentioned in this course design. Okay. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, no class. Saturday, Sunday. So Monday, still your queries, please.
Hello, sir.
Tell me,
This is Suresh.
Suresh.
Yes, sir. Can we get the PDF notes of the previous 3 to 4 class?
Note, I'm not preparing. I'm preparing only presentations. These presentations you can receive it, but these are all demos, right? How can I share it? Once you can get enrolled for the regular sessions, I can share it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. From the regular class and from next week start, sir.
Yes, yes, I'm expecting from next week. So once our regular sessions will get started, you can receive my documentation, presentations from my end.
So it is both online or offline or only for online?
As of now, it is on online. Okay.
Okay. No, no offline class, sir?
Offline classes, I will come and share
Okay.
the, I mean, whatever, if you, whenever you have some doubts or else ask for the people, I can come and give the sessions.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
So in this way, you are going to receive the documentations and all. Okay. Presentation, PPT, working file, and like PBX file. Got it. Fine. Next week onwards, you will receive the material. Okay. From starting onwards, instead of sharing randomly, right? I will share you the starting onwards so that it will be very easy to pick like a session wise. It's easy to pick, right? Like if I can provide in this session wise, it's easy for you to take it as a reference. Correct? I mean, I'm just trying to convey the same message to everyone. If I'm trying to share the analysis in this way, like a session wise, it's easy for you. What is the first session documents? Session wise, you can get it. And it is included with the hands-on session too. It is not like only the theoretical way. Just now I showcased to you, right? How the process from end to end. Like that, it's a hands-on too. So from Monday to Thursday, I'm going to take the sessions. And Friday part, any one of the volunteer has to share their screen and then showcase the process. Okay, that is the process from my end. Just tell me.
Hello,
Just tell me.
sir. I have a zero knowledge in SQL, so can I catch this all thing?
Zero knowledge in SQL. Now you are observing what I'm doing, right? You got some idea, awareness, correct?
Yes.
Uh, Zero knowledge in SQL means I can share you the documentation on SQL, but what is required so that it will be helpful for your further learning prospect. Okay.
So it's a kind of basic things only we need
Basic
to.
knowledge
Okay.
is required for SQL part. Okay. From basic only, we have to navigate to the medium to the pro users, right? So you can learn
Okay.
from the very basic. Okay. On the SQL part also, I will share you the required documentation so that it is helpful for you to crack the interview and get the knowledge in depth on SQL
Okay.
part. Okay.
And I would like to mention one more thing. Like I'm
Hmm.
having 5 year of experience in corporate world into data. Like I am into email marketing.
Hmm.
So my work is to generate the data by using secondary research tools. So it
Hmm.
will be helpful. It will boost my career, right? If
Correct.
I pursue this course.
If you learn, see, if you're observing this, their plan from Microsoft side, they instead of using some different tools, they're all migrating and integrating with one single application from this app.
Okay.
So the future is here only, right? Data engineering means you can learn the PySpark and also scale-up coding. Maybe if you are very good in the data science part, you can start writing some, I mean, programming languages to prediction algorithms. So they are trying to integrate it. So here itself, we can try to learn maximum of your career. So currently, as I said, right, 3 months back, they have released these application with integration
Okay.
of these 7 different tools. So it's
Okay.
good only.
Okay.
Not only
Thank you.
we are not going to learn only Power BI, in future, we are going to learn many things.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Fine. I'm stopping my screen sharing again. If any other queries means I'm ready to take your queries, or else we will wrap up for today. We'll discuss on Monday. If again one more demo or else some session is there. Only Power BI, no. Power BI with SQL, fine. Okay, SQL is back and somewhat unique, right? If someone will ask you what is the DDL statement, you have to write it, correct? We have to create some tables. That basic knowledge on SQL part we are going to discuss. Got it? Pratham, tell me.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have explained the advanced SQL also, this including this course.
Advanced SQL. I'm going to share you the documentation. That's what I said, right? SQL part, I'm going to share you the documentation. On Power BI part, we are going to learn from end to end.
End to end only.
Yes.
Only
Yes.
Power BI only explaining.
Power BI only end to end because concentration is on PL 300 certifications too. Maybe if you are aware of PL 300, PL 300 is a Power Platform side. So Microsoft PL 300 side, we have to learn these things. Okay, those are the main focus. And additionally, what are the real-time scenarios? These are all we are going to discuss. Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Because of I have experience in the 1 year experience in the SQL developer, but I want to learn in the advanced also because I'm
Advanced, I mean, you want to learn and transform your career to Power BI as a basic is fine. Maybe advanced is your, maybe it's your personal interest, correct? So if you learn this Power BI means combination is well and good. That's what. Power BI plus SQL.
SQL. Okay, Rachana. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Narendra, it's good only. It's good to move from to data analytics side. Okay. Venkat, Venkat, 1 second, Venkat. Can you speak? Can you speak? I'm muted.
Hello.
Yes, Venkat.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
me, Venkat.
Sir,
You can just
are you
type.
real time?
You can just type Rajendra in Google. You can see my name there. Okay.
Oh, okay, sir.
Fine. Just type in Google. You know, right? Fine then. Thanks for joining. And few more questions. 1 second. Tejas, any queries?
Hello.
Just tell me.
Sir.
Tell
Hello.
me, Tejas. Tell me, Tejas.
When will the offline class start?
Offline classes, I will come there. Okay, I will come. If you have any doubts or else any clarities, I will come there and teach you. If no issues means I can go with the preferences and online. Okay.
Okay, sir.
If you have some doubts means I'm ready to repeat it multiple times or else whenever until you understand. If really requirements, I will come in any one of the day, maybe like a Thursday, Friday, or else a Monday, Tuesday, something like that. I can cover up and we will discuss it accordingly. Got it?
Okay.
Tejas, I
Okay,
hope
sir.
it is fine. Yeah.
Oh, fine.
I
Sir,
mean, if you require means I can come, I mean, accordingly. If I mean, as per the participants. Got it?
when are you going to give the notes, sir?
Notes, I will start from next week. Okay. Once our regular sessions will be get started, I will start it.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's a mandatory only. That's what I said, right? Very basic knowledge, minimal knowledge is required. With only Power BI, you cannot get any job. Okay. Visualizations, everyone will do. If you have some basic knowledge, basic approach of SQL, it's well and good. Okay. Maybe I will share you this MacBook. I mean, that yesterday I didn't get any time. Today I will share it. Fine then. If you have any questions, please post it or send an email. So you already have my mail ID. I will respond it accordingly. Okay. Thanks for joining. Have a nice day. Happy weekend to you. No issues, Savitri. Okay, if you are non-technical background as well, it's well and good to learn. Please send it, Suresh. Okay, thanks. As such, you can send an email. I will not give you my mobile number. Please send an email, please.